Morning folks, Brooksy. Got me mic on. I'm just testing it out, see what happens. We're back at Mostyn, me and Trev, this morning. We were going to go and fish the tanks, but my knee's not feeling too grand, and knee is definitely knackered. So we decided to come by the ship again. I know my mate Paul Edwards is here the other day. He had a nice ray. Pete had a nice ray last week, so the rays are about. Tide's coming in. We've got about 3/4 of an hour before I'm fishing. Trev will be fishing a long time before me because he's impatient. And you, Trev? He's impatient. Morning, Trev.
Morning.
There he is. He's setting up. I've got one rod set up. I've got one rod set up there with on, up and over with moon glow beads on it, and 4 pennels. We'll try them, see how we go. Happy I'll go down to a single hook, simple as that. We see what happens, but we'll set the other one up now with a 2-hook flapper, size 1/0. Or I've got some, folks, I keep knocking the screen, or I've got some chinoos here, which I probably will give a bash to and all, so I'll have a go. They've got a bit of moon glow beads on them, so hopefully a bit of bling bling, you never know. So we'll try, see what happens, have a bash. I'll bring you back as soon as I know what's happening, folks, alright, in a bit. Hiya folks, Brooksy again. I've moved you so I can keep you out the wind as best I can, and hope you can hear me on this mic. Hang on, let's put it right there. You are. It's better there. You'll be able to hear me proper now because it's on me hoodie. Yeah, we're both set up now. We're just waiting. We've got about 20 minutes and I'll be fishing. Bang a flapper out first. Trev, chuck the big bait out first, haven't you? He's gone with half a whiting and a squid. Let's see if there's any Raimondos knocking about. Always worth having a look, innit? You know, might be just early days yet, you know what I mean? It's one of them, like, but they will pop up, they will show up, like.
Yeah.
They'll come in, they always do. I don't normally fish this high up in this time of the year. I normally fish the beach and that, you know. But I thought, bugger it, we'll come and give it a go again because we had such a good time last week, me and Pete.
It's always a good spot to be fair, isn't it?
The thing is, it's like I said, we were going to go and do the tanks, Trev, weren't we? But your knee's not 100% because he's waiting on an operation. He's got to have an operation on his cartilage and his ACL ligament. And my medial ligament's knackered from years of football. And so I don't want to risk it over them stones. Because if my knee goes, you know what happened to me last year.
Exactly.
I had a month and a half out, didn't I?
About that, yeah.
Because I couldn't bloody cast or nothing, could I?
Sure, it was close to 2 months.
You know, near enough 2 months I couldn't go fishing because my knee tightened up that bad. I couldn't even cast without feeling a load of pain. So this year I'm intending to not do that. You know, we got a few good marks we're going to go to with the trolley on my pal, you know, that we've been discussing, haven't we? There's fresh ones here, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There's 3 packs each in there.
I'll just take one.
I got us 3 packs each, so that we got plenty, you know?
Yeah. You need to change it quite a lot here, don't you?
Yeah. Talking about the lug here. Yeah, especially if the crabs have kicked off, because
Yeah.
there was none last week.
No.
There was no crab activity. And it's been cold all week, so hopefully we don't get it today, you know?
Yeah.
But if we do, and then I told you I've got that stuff here.
Yeah, the mesh.
Yeah, the mesh to protect the bait, like, so I'll put that on, innit?
Might need to if it gets crabby.
Yeah, well what I'll do is I'll use my bait mate, and I'll put the bait a piece underneath and a piece on top, and I'll just whip it on.
Yeah.
Just to protect it as much as you can, you know?
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just to stop the crab getting it and gives the fish chance to home in on the baits.
Wow, yeah.
You know, because the crab here can be a pain in the ass. Excuse the French. Well, we've got all sorts to chuck at them today, pal, haven't we?
Bloody hell, yeah.
We got crab, we got lug, we got squid,
Everything.
we got whiting, we got all sorts, haven't we? we caught a load of whiting the other week and we decided to keep some because the rays do like whiting and the huss do. Huss loves the whiting and all. I'll laugh if you got a huss today. They'll be showing up before long, lad.
I know.
It'll be nearly time for us to go you know where soon. And then that's it. So we set up, we're ready to go. I'm going to make up a couple of baits now. We're looking squid. And then I'll bash them out and see what happens. So I'll bring you back if and when we catch a fish. If we don't, I'll bring you back sooner. So until after, I'll speak to you soon. In a bit, folks. Right, folks, Brooklyn. You can see in the distance there, Trev's had a bite. Anything gone?
Come on.
And he's just dropped it. He had a good bite. It was on, got it to the end. It's because you're coming up to the mud, see?
The bait's still good, I'll throw it back out.
Yeah, well if the bait's good, get it back out there. That's what I would do.
Good bite that though.
Yeah, you're going to get them all day here, mate. There's plenty of them around. Yeah, he dropped it. Never mind. At least we know there's fish here. At least we know there's fish here, don't we, you know?
Oh yeah.
Any weed?
No.
That's a good sign then, isn't it?
There's literally no weed at all, mate.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign, no weed, so thankfully we should have a good day's fishing today. I never put this bloody mic on the right spot, do I? Hang on a minute. There you are, folks. I have to keep taking it off because if I have a bite and I go to rush to it, I'm going to end up pulling the bloody tripod and everything over. Bust me phone a lot. Bust me camera a lot. So there you go. Any road there. Unlucky Trev, at least we've had a bit of something looking at me.
Oh yeah.
That wind's back again now, look.
Oh, we're off, innit?
It's weird because we're not supposed to be having wind today, but there you go. What do we know? Lad, the old lad there coming from Bangor, he's come to have a go and he's just straightening his line out on his rod. A few good casts there, fair dues. So I'm going to go and have a bash now. I'm going to get my bait out, and if we have anything I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. Back for a minute, folks. A few people here today, just show you in the background there. There's a few fishing today, as you can see. Just lift it up for you to see, zoomed in on them. There you go. There's a family there, man, wife and couple of his kids. And there's a fella here turned up from so, you know, I've just cast him for the first time. You having another one?
Now I'm in.
You're in now, are you?
Yeah.
Good lad. Trev's in. I'll turn the camera that way to fetch him in. He's bringing it in, whatever it is. Let's have a look, see what you had, lad. You're over your other rod and all, kid. He's bringing it in, whatever it is. Whiting?
Yeah.
He's had a whiting. You know what you want to do with that, don't you?
Yeah. Fresh bait.
Did you touch your other rod?
Yeah.
Because it was
I flattened
bouncing like, because it was bouncing like.
I hit it by accident.
There you go. That's the first fish of the day. So you haven't blanked, kid.
No, that's the right one.
That's the blank gone. So there's fish about. That's a good sign. That'll bring others in, that one. Hopefully. We'll have a look, see what happens. a sticking knife.
Yeah,
Hang on.
fine.
Well, there's one thing we found out. There's plenty of whiting around today. Trev's had 3 now. You've had, haven't you?
Yeah.
Up to now. I'm having loads of bites. But there you go. I've just put my big bait out now. Half a whiting and squid. Let's see what happens. See if it'll attract something. I'm having a bite going on the 2-hook flapper. Guaranteed whiting. Guaranteed.
You got a bite on?
Yeah, on the little rod. Guaranteed whiting, mate.
Yeah. They're not a bad little stamp, to be fair, though.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting plenty of feed, doesn't it? Looks like they're getting fed, you know.
Yeah, that last one was quite fat, like. It's unusual, they usually die when you catch them, don't they?
Yeah. So we'll see how we go. Trev getting going out there. He's going way out here. I'm not, you see. I don't even need to go that far and I'm getting loads.
I know, I've just cast that one to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
To see if I can cast it away from the pissing whiting.
I doubt it, mate.
No, they'll find me.
By the time your braid or your line drops, you'll be in the gully anyway. Shoal of them out there by the looks of it, isn't there?
Yeah, I look, I'm getting
You notice that sandbank's nearly gone now?
Yeah.
Haven't I? Have a drink, folks, innit?
That's in the gully.
Hmm?
It's in the gully now, so it's just swum round. No, there's a white. 2 seconds.
Been having little rattling bites off the whiting I have myself.
Still getting nibbles?
Yeah, whiting, innit?
Yeah.
Just look at that sand's gone already. Where?
Oh, nowhere. Where I was having to walk out before, there's about 24.
Once that bank goes, it comes in quick.
Yeah, we'll be walking back before long.
Yep, moving the stuff as we do. Anyway, folks, I'll bring you back in a bit, yeah? Here you go, folks, that's my flank gone. £2 codling. There you go. That's another species for me this year. Nice £2 codling. I'm going to put it back now because I don't eat fish. So, and nobody wants it. So I'll show you me putting it back. There you go. Put it back. Sorry folks, you might not be able to hear me. There you go. I've had a £2 codling. I might be silent on this one. But yeah, first bite of the day, we hit me like a ton of bricks. Big heavy fish, you know, fair dues. But I nailed him. I got him. I'm going to put him back now and he'll be back in a minute. Double whiting. Just come and sort this codling out for me, cock?
Come in, buddy.
I don't think he's going to go back somehow.
If he doesn't go back, I'll take him home for me mum-in-law.
Yeah. He's not looking good.
Put him out of his misery, mate. I'll take him to the mother-in-law.
Take him for the mother-in-law.
Oh, maybe.
No, it's... Oh yeah.
No.
He's had it, mate. He's had it. He's not right, is he? No. You're going to have him for the mother-in-law.
Yeah, will you dispatch it for us?
Yeah. Come over here. Over there.
Give the mother-in-law's tea.
It had its chance. It doesn't want to go, does it? So.
I think it might damage itself, you know, when it was with
When it got stuck.
Yeah. Watch your hand. Yeah, I'll put it on the phone, do it.
Yeah. Just stick it through the head like that. It's gone now. Through the brain. Here. When you go over there,
take its belly out.
no. Cut them
The girls?
with the scissors. Have you got a scissors?
No.
Oh yeah, I'll give you some. I don't know. I'm going to stick to the single bits for now.
Yeah, I am.
I cut it down to a little piece of cod, little piece of log.
Oh,
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
What are you on about cutting now?
Bleed it, see?
Right, okay.
Like that. See it bleeding?
Yeah.
Just bleed it like that. There you are.
I'll just let it bleed out now.
And just let it bleed out, and the white and the meat will just stay white then.
Right, okay.
It won't go discoloured, you know?
Well, there's her tea.
Well, she's got tea, and she.
Yeah.
Do you want me to fillet it before we go?
Yeah, you can do.
When we go up there, after I'll fillet it for you. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. I got to admit, very happy with that one. Result, that isn't it? £2 codling, eh? Oh shit! At least you got bait, haven't we? He's just had a whiting.
Is that another one or the same fish?
No, this it's the same fish that. I was going to put it back, but it won't go back, so he's going to take it for his mother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
I told him I'll fillet it before we go, and then she got 2 fresh fillets then.
Yeah, yeah.
Can a bit chicken and beer batter?
Yeah, nice feeding it.
Well, it can't be no fresher than just coming out the sea, can it?
No, it can't, no. No.
It was only on a, like that, small piece of log.
Was it? Okay.
Ju-
Well, hopefully.
Been going to Eastham all that time to catch a cod. That's when I mostyn. That's typical of a lock that, huh? We were only just talking about them and all, weren't we?
Yeah.
Weird that, innit? When you're only just talking about them, you know.
A bit creepy.
And you go and I go and catch one like. Dude, did I fit that load, didn't it?
I thought you both were about to take off.
I was quite out with that. I was in the middle and practically in the middle of that. That's why I hit that sandbank lip I did. I keep hitting it, don't I, when I'm coming in?
I'm not casting far, that's the damn sure.
I'm more than happy with that, like.
Yeah.
That's where I was there, sir.
So you're not casting far, are you?
Not really.
And what you using?
Bits of log, only half a log.
I don't know what you using.
Yeah. On a water walk. They fucking nailed it, mind you. I think that's why I caught it. Because it was a small bait.
Couldn't catch that.
It's nice, isn't it?
That's the catching the season already.
Hiya folks, I'm sorry. I forgot I left the thing running. Bit of excitement. Nice £2 codling from moi. So that's my blank over trev, innit?
Yeah.
So Worth getting up just to catch a fish like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the whiting fest.
Yeah, well, Trev, what have you had now? About 8 whiting, haven't you? And I mean, they're not small either, are they? Try to put the codling back. She won't go back, unfortunately. So I've dispatched her, and Trev's going to have it for his... Trev's mother-in-law. He's going to take her home for her for a tea. And what I'll do is... I'll fillet it before we go from here. I'll put the head and all that back in the sea, innit?
Makes sense, doesn't it, mate?
Well, it does really. Treble, when you cast that out, you can come and move all this up here for us if you will, cock.
Not a problem, mate.
And then it's out the way then, because we'll be moving up off this ledge soon.
Yeah.
Oh, well pleased with that.
There you are.
I told you, didn't I? Mostyn never fails to throw his summer up, does it? I thought he was a bass at first, you know.
So did I, mate, the way it was going
The
down.
way it was bouncing his head and that.
At first I thought it might have just been two flatties.
I didn't really thought it was a bass, but... Or to, like you said, two place, or a big place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was one for the books, pulling a codling out. I'm well chuffed with that, like. And it's on video for the folks, like. Sure is. More than happy with that. There you go. I nearly put it back without putting it on video, to be honest. I only just remembered, didn't I, Trev?
Pardon?
I say I only just remembered to put the video on. I was going to put it back. I forgot I wasn't filming. There you go. And this bloody hat again. Glenn, my hat keeps moving. Tell Rob, he's got to make tighter hats. Sorry, Trev, I didn't know you were behind me. I just nearly knocked Trev out with my elbow. But there you go. Yeah, it's all right. It's worth getting up in the morning to get a fish like that. You know, class fish that, isn't it? I mean, that come out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah. Looking at it.
Just bang, wasn't it?
Who's the hell up?
Any road, I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. Welcome back, folks. Brooks here again. Right, I'm back out again. I've just had a fall on the green slide. It had me. So, my pride was hurt more than myself, I'm glad to say. But thanks Trev was there, because if he hadn't been, it could have been a bit nasty, that, couldn't it? So, I landed on my backside anyway, so there's plenty of flow. There was plenty of fat there to protect me. Thank God. Pride more than anything else, I think, then. But yeah, tide's coming up now. I'm having a bite on that one now with the lug.
Oh,
yeah? Yeah. Nice £2 codling for me, I'm happy with that. Trev, God knows how many whiting you've had. I've lost count now. Give up counting now, you're having that many. It's nearly every cast now, isn't it? It was nice to see that codling up, wasn't it? It was nice to see that codling showing up. Up! Let it see it go right down like you did last time, I'll be happy then. That's white in that. Definitely white in that. Rat tat tat tat. Isn't it? That bloody codling wasn't a white in. Like, as soon as I hit it, I knew that wasn't a white in. I thought this isn't a white in. To be honest, what I thought it was a bass. Because bass fought very similar to a bass, but once it broke the surface, I knew then, like. But you get them here, you know, you get the bass here, like. Yeah, so there you go. I've had bass here, I've had codling here, flounder, dab, whiting, sole, plaice, conger eels, rays, smooth hounds. It's a brilliant, for a river, it's brilliant, this place, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah, the amount of different species you can catch, you know. It won't be long, the hustle moving here. Once they move in. Rod tip, bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah, mate. 40 minutes to high water, Trev.
Not bad, is it, mate?
No. It was about this time, well, it was just off high when we had when Pete had the ray last week. It's near enough the same size tide, same time tide and all. Mad that, isn't it?
It's unusual.
A week in between and it's almost the same time as this last week. Right out, there's loads of weed, man. As soon as the weed stopped, it switched on like. Yeah, so we're doing all right. We're holding our own. None of us have blanked. Me or Trev haven't blanked, so we both had fish. I was well pleased with that. Still chuffed with that codling, man, to be honest, like. But there you go. They're still here. It shows they're still here. They are here. It's catching up. You know, that was on a piece of lug that big, and I want to look on Mr. Tony Parry's, Anthony Parry's rigs. Cheers, Tony. Them 104 wickies, man. They're that sharp. That fish was going nowhere. It was right through its jaw, right through its scissors, like going nowhere. Good rigs, Tony. They are good rigs, like. I'm still having a bite off the old white in here. Having a pull and a play with me baits. We're just going to have a bit of fun with them for now. I hope the big rod decides to go over. I've got to put a new shock leader on the big rod because Tinkle Tangles with Trev, oh, it was in the right mess, so I told him to just cut it off and I'll do a new one. That's what I done. So there you go. We're having a good time. The old lad next to me, he's casting, all he's hitting his weed like at the moment. You go right out there and all you're into is weed like. Me and Pete found that out last week. I didn't think we'd get much weed, to be honest. I didn't. With it being not too bad weather this week, but shows what I know, doesn't it? Yeah, shows what I know. Yeah. Here he goes again, look. Just turn you so you can see. Can you see? He's fetching in the fish.
No.
Oh, it's my rod. Yeah. Again? Be careful! Don't do a Brooksy.
I can't see your line to sort all that out.
Be careful now. Put that on your shoulder, your rod. Stick it on your shoulder. That's what I always do. Can you see where you are?
Yeah. You must have a bite then, mate, because
What's that?
you must have a bite then, because I must be detecting it.
I'll leave it for now. Cast straight out in front of you, you won't bother me.
Yeah, that's what I did this last time, but it must have drifted over a bit.
Well, it's the pull, isn't it? Yeah. Nothing we could do about it, Trev. Any road. I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. I was hoping we could show you another raid today, but we'll have to wait and see. It's early days yet. We're having bites, just nothing on the big baits. It's one of them. Perhaps the rays haven't come down this far today. We'll see. We got another hour. And then we'll be looking at probably same boat. Call it a day, head home. So I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. There we are, folks. Oh, pass me my mic. Can you see it on the handle?
Yeah.
Has to go the other way, you have to unclip it.
My hands well slippery.
That's it.
Yeah, right, I'm going to have to run.
There you go, folks. Double header. Dab and a whitey. Ah, it's better than a kick in the teeth. I've had a dab for the day and I've had a whitey. That'll do for me for now. So I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. Cheers. There you go, folks. That's the whiting going back. There you go. Nice dab. Nice dab. Dab's gone, whiting's gone. There you go. Both gone back, fight another day. Bait up, go again. In a bit, folks. Leave that there for a minute. I'll get this big bait in first. Get the big bait in first and then I can concentrate on the other. In a bit, folks. There you go. That's a nice size dab, that. That's a lovely size dab. So we've had whiting, dab and codling today.
Yeah.
We haven't done bad, have we?
No, but
We've had a good sesh, haven't we?
very
Put it
productive.
back. Fish going back. As Trev doesn't eat them and I don't eat them. Codling wouldn't go back. So Trev decided he's going to take it for his mother-in-law. He said the mother-in-law will eat it. So I'll fillet it for her before we go from here. I'll do it on the top of the box. And then I can clean the box down after. But yeah. All's good in love and war. We've done all right. We've done all right. Lad up the top, I'll show you now with his kids. Can you see him? Not the one next to me, the furthest group. They've just had a nice ray. He said he had a couple of rays from there last time, and he's just picked another one up now. So fair dues. Could be that's where they like to sit on that sandbank. So wait and see in the summer. I might give by there a chance to go myself. Might go and give that a chance. I'll go myself. When you think I'm only 25 minutes down the road to this venue, it's awesome what you can catch in it. Did it go back all right, Trev? There you are. Fish is gone back. So there you go. You just wait now. It's nearly top of the tide. It's 25 minutes to the top of the tide. You get that bit of slack water. And hopefully we might pick and ray up because they like a bit of slow water now and again because it is pulling. It's a 28 foot tide, so it's going to pull, you know. We'll just wait and see what happens. But all in all, good day. I've had whiting, I've had one dab, and I've had a codling. Trev's had God knows how many whiting, and he's just had a dab, and that was on crab. He put crab bait on crab. I said to him, he said it didn't feel like a whiting. So I said, could have picked the dab up, the flounder or a small plate. Any of them. With crab you'll pick it up. But the temperature's not quite right yet. It's only early doors, isn't it? I mean, we're only into the second week of February, so it's early doors and it's still fishing well, you know. Give it the summer, this place will fish its head off. Well, there's loads of places me and Trev are going this year to try. And we're going to go. I look forward to it. So, without further ado, folks, I'll let you go for now, and I'll bring you back if we have anything else. If not, I'll see you on the on the outro. Thank you. Well, folks, all good things come to an end, as they say. We've come to the top of the side. Nothing on the big baits. Nothing. That one ray caught off that family that I showed you, and that's it, really. I've had dabs and whiting and one codling, and Trev's had dabs, whiting, codling. That's a dab white now. That's a flatty white I'm having there now. Looking at that, like I'm on the log with that one. I think I'll find that's on. I'll check in a minute and I'll bring you back when I do go to check. The big baits haven't been touched. We've seen that one getting it. One ray coming in, and that's it then. And I chucked whiting at them, mackerel, bluey, squid. Nothing today. Ah well. We came, we tried. We can't do no more than that really. I'll check this rod in a minute. If I have anything I'll bring you back. If not, I'll speak to you in the car on the outro. But we're calling it a day in a minute, me and the lad. My line's gone dead slack, folks. I'll be back in a bit. Well, that's it, folks. Me and Trev's called it a day. Tide's starting to turn, and I'll guarantee one thing at mostyn, it dies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Once it starts turning.
These are just kind of trim whiting now.
Once it starts turning, nothing. No big stuff today, unfortunately. Never mind. Nothing we can do about that one, was
Yeah,
it?
it was a hell of a session.
We put the bait out, but anyway, on the flapper rig, God, never stopped all day, did we?
Every cast.
We've had whiting, we've had dabs. I had that lovely codling, didn't I? It was a nice codling that. I'm still chuffed to bits with that
Yeah,
one,
what's going to be my mother-in-law's tea?
And what we'll do, sorry about that, folks, the missus's toys that she puts on the bloody wing mirror, on the reverse mirror, rear view mirror. I'll get it right in a minute. And then we're going to decide. I think we've decided where we're thinking of going next week.
Weather dependent now, isn't it?
But it all depends on the weather. So if the weather goes bad, don't be surprised if you see us back here. Because it's a good place. It's
you're sheltered,
well
isn't it?
sheltered here, isn't it? If it's a big tide, we'll be fishing the beach or the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's simple as that.
Easier, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you can't fish a big tide here. You're not
It's
going to
too
hold
much.
bottom.
No.
It's pure and simple. You'll be up by the bloody rocks here.
Yeah.
So you're best to go to Warwick's, fish on the beach, or you fish off the corner.
Yeah, you're easier.
Onto the mud, you know. So that's it, folks. Another weekend over. Any road. I'll see you soon. Take care, and we'll see you both next week when we do.
We will, mate. See you
Ta-ra
later.
for now.